and welcome to my channel. My name's Nicole and here on We Mama I do lots of motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning and organisational videos. So if you like that kind of content, I would love it if you could stick around and maybe consider subscribing. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be Nina's 4-month update. 4 months already. This video is a tiny little bit late. She turned 4 months a week ago. As it's the lead up to Christmas, things have just been carnage over here, so I'm a little bit late filming this. I am a hot mess, standard. I've just sat down to film this because both of them are asleep. My older son Didier is fast asleep upstairs, he's just gone down for a nap. Nina's been asleep for a while in the pram, so she's probably going to wake up in a minute because I've just sat down to do something. I'm going to leave her nap, and if she wakes up she might decide to join us in a bit. So yeah, I'll just crack straight on with telling you all about how she's doing in her 4 months. So little Nina, she is definitely getting her own little personality. I don't know if maybe I should or shouldn't do this, but I can't help but compare her to my oldest, to my firstborn. They are completely different, chalk and cheese. My little boy was so good at self-settling and he just really wasn't that bothered, whereas Nina likes to be clung to me at all times. He would kind of cry if he needed attention, and Nina just shrieks. Nina loves to make herself known. I just feel like she's definitely a very cheeky baby. She definitely knows what she wants, and she gets very impatient if she doesn't get what she wants right now. As I mentioned before, she likes to shriek at everything. So sometimes this is good, sometimes this is bad. Most of the time when she's happy, she will just shriek. She doesn't tend to giggle as much, but she will just really let out a huge high-pitched shriek when she's happy about something. And sometimes in the morning when no one's awake, she will shriek. So if I'm not up at around 8 o'clock, if we are granted that kind of lying, she will just start shrieking in the snooze pod next to me, like we actually call her like a cat because she does yowl like a cat. She's so funny. She really loves to be talked to. She likes to chat back, so whenever we talk to her, she loves to coo back. I've noticed especially when my husband's talking to her, they just like converse back and forth. With me, she'll just giggle and smile and shriek. But I noticed with Matt, my husband, they really do just bounce back off each other. So he'll be like, tell me about your day, and she's like, and literally he's like, oh really? And she'll just keep going on and on. It's so sweet to watch. So she is mostly a very content little baby. She will have a moment, usually if she's not happy about something. Very recent, she does not like to be lying down on the bassinet in the pram, so when she wants to sit up, she will just scream the place down. And it's not even tears, it is just temper, like shouting and squawking. She is sleeping a lot better. I think she still wakes around 2 to 3 times in the night. Her routine is basically down to sleep at 7:30, depending on, you know, the routine with my little boy as well. And then she'll tend to wake up at around 11:30, and then she'll wake up at around 2:30, and then again at around 4:30. I'm pretty sure that's the gist of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's even more of a blur now because I'm 10 times more exhausted. But yeah, she will sometimes wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning when her big brother Didier starts shouting to wake up, or sometimes she will just snooze and she will stay asleep until 8 o'clock. She's still sleeping in the snooze pod next to us, and until further notice, that's where she will be staying. So at the moment she is in the snooze pod, but we might have to change that for a cot at some point. I don't think it will be anytime soon. She's content in there and it's been really handy to have. I'm thinking maybe after the 6-month mark we might have to look into getting a cot. I definitely think she's starting to teeth, or that her teeth are starting to move. She is chomping on her hands so much to the point where she starts getting really upset because I think it hurts because she is chomping so hard, and also her little fingers are just becoming so swollen. She loves a good teether. We have a matchstick monkey. She's been really enjoying that. She has really started to drool quite a lot, so we've had to put bibs on her. I've been giving her some Ashton and Parsons teething powder and also Ambisol. My little boy Didier has also been teething. I've had 2 babies teething at the same time. that's fun. So I bought a bottle of Ambisol. I've heard it's supposed to be really good for teething, and I feel like it is like a magic trick. As soon as you rub it on their gums, they instantly change. It must really work, so I highly recommend that. She has really started to grab onto things and she won't let go. So for example, like the teething monkey and toys, she really has such a strong little grip, she won't let go of them. And also when she's lying on her play gym, she's started to reach up and I won't let go of the toys that dangle down. We are still waiting for her to have her 12-week jabs. There's just been no room due to COVID, so she's due those on the 17th of December. Just need to wait for those. Oh, hello! Someone woke up. What a shock. What a shock. I knew she was going to wake up as soon as I sat down. She is just having a little feed now. She is still obsessed with her big brother Didier. She only has eyes for him. If I'm talking to her, literally her eyes just snap to him and follow him about. As I've mentioned before, when my son and my husband play together on the floor, she will sit on my lap and just squawk at them, and you just can tell that she just can't wait to join in. I feel like I'm really going to have my hands full with 3 kids on the floor rolling around. She is getting so strong. She's not quite sitting up, but she's definitely trying to. She just wants to be stood up and sat upright all the time, even though she can't quite manage that yet. When you try to sit her down on your lap, she will get so rigid, she just wants to stand up, and you can't bend her legs to try and get her to sit down. As I mentioned before, she's not entirely happy in the bassinet of the pram anymore, so we've had to take that away, and we've just added in the other normal seat onto our double pram. So she goes at the bottom, and we've basically just tilt her flat or upright a little bit, and she can sit and enjoy the views. She's absolutely loved it so far. Or we do the other way around, where she goes on top if it's just a short journey, and my little boy can stand on the bars, and there doesn't need to be 2 seats so that I can see her. I really prefer it this way round, but it's made such a change. She really does love being able to see everyone, being able to see us, and she's not getting frustrated because she's trying to sit up, so it's definitely made a big difference. So it's working for us. She's still enjoying the baby gym. She, like I mentioned earlier, she does like to whack everything and hit everything that comes in her path. For Christmas we've got her some lovely toys, such as like a pop-up mirror and some crinkly toys, so I'm excited for her to use those. I think that will really help her with her like tummy time and things like that. As for tummy time, she's still not 100% the biggest fan, but I just try and flip her over onto her tummy just for a few minutes every day, just so that she can build a bit of strength in her neck. As you can tell, we are now still breastfeeding. 4 months. I'm so proud of myself. My main goal was 1 month, and if I could do more than that, then at least try and do 3 months, and I'm so happy that I've managed to do it this time around. I didn't last very long breastfeeding my firstborn, and I'm just so proud of us both that we've managed to do this. Now it's just second nature. I just whack my boob out when needed. It doesn't hurt anymore, it's not uncomfortable, and I'm actually really not looking to go in onto formula anymore because it's just so convenient breastfeeding. But when she does start to get teeth, I am making the decision of doing some combination feeding. I think in the night doing a bit of breastfeeding, and in the day doing a bottle. It won't last for long, but I think with teeth, I'm not so keen on breastfeeding with teeth. Yeah, I think we will be converting to bottles and formula soon. I've not weighed her in a while, but she is definitely filling out. She got some gorgeous chubby rolls on her thighs. You can tell that she's just got really chubby cheeks, and it's all packing onto her tummy. Oh, baby. As for me, I'm doing really well. I still haven't had any problems with my scar. I think I did mention in my last video that I was having a few too many baths with bath salts in, and that was starting to, I feel like it was starting to irritate my scar. So I've not had any more salty baths. So I've tried to avoid having bath salts in my bath, and that seems to be really working. I am now on a pill called decogestrel, something like that. And it is horrendous. I have to take certain pills due to my weight, but also because of breastfeeding, so they need to make sure that I'm having a safe pill. And when I did start taking the pill, I got my period back for a week, which was a bit of a shock because obviously I've not had one in so long. And then I've realised that I really don't like it. I am a complete different person on this pill. I'm quite a very chilled out, relaxed person. Hi guys, so I am in the middle of editing this footage ready for Nina's 4-month update, and it just cut out right there. Frustrating. So anyway, I'll just finish up here. So basically
I am on a pill called decogestrel, and it's a continuous pill. I have to take it all the time, there's no breaks. And yes, as I was saying before I was cut off, it is making me into a bit of a crazy person. My hormones are just flying through the roof. I get really angry for no reason. I'm usually quite a relaxed, chilled out person. It takes a lot to stress me out, basically. And I just noticed that little things are making me so angry. Like, I have an anger that I've never really had before. Like, sometimes my husband will say or do something and I just feel like a rage, like bubbling beneath the surface, which is so out of character for me. And also it's really unfair because it's making me not very patient, and I am a very patient person. I work with toddlers. I have to have that patience. All of a sudden it's like that patience is just like gone. It's really quite unfair on my little boy because I feel like I'm getting very aggravated very easily if he does something, and of course he's one, and which is so obviously understandable. He will do something and I get so frustrated, and this frustration comes out of nowhere. So I really need to swap it out, I think. When I go to take Nina for her jabs, I'm gonna discuss it with them then, but I already know they're gonna say, you know, there's not really much else we can do due to your weight and due to your breastfeeding. But definitely when my little girl comes off breastfeeding and we will be bottle feeding her, I'm definitely gonna go in and swap up this pill because I'm going crazy. But yeah, I think that is all I wanted to say about me, aside from my crazy pill, my hormones going through the roof. Definitely putting on the pounds, definitely. But it is Christmas season. I'm just fattening up for winter. That's my excuse at the moment. At this point, I could definitely have shares in Terry's chocolate orange. So I need to chill out, slow down with that. I think I'm going to be setting a New Year's goal for just making sure that I am filling up all my watch rings. I definitely need to just chill out on the cake and Christmas food. But yes, aside from all that, I'm feeling good. Nina is doing so well, and I can't believe I have a 4-month-old. So guys, thank you for watching. Sorry about the state of this video. It is a mishmash. I hope you liked it. I hope it was maybe useful in some way. I would love it if you could give it a like. Please leave any comments down below. I love getting back to them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.